Alright, hey guys, so today we're going to be shaving in one of the bathrooms that we have at the RV park. I apologize, this might be annoying to some people, but whatever, you don't have to watch. That's the fan you hear in the background. So I'm in the bathroom right now, showed you the code to get in. So for today, we're going to be shaving with A&E. Asian Pear. Here's what it looks like. So I got this used from a member. I traded them a vintage Gillette Fat Boy, and they gave me a bunch of soaps, and they threw this one in for free. And you can see that's where they scooped out for tub loading. You can already see it's pretty used. So this is one of the ones that's in my kill pile. It's nice, but not something I would buy again on myself. I don't have the matching splash, but I do have Katie's Bubble Tactical. Still haven't yet. Killed this soap like 2-3 months ago, and I still have quite a bit of the splash. Bowl for the brush to soak in. It's actually a water bowl for dogs. The brush for today is going to be this beautiful ZT4 from Mozingo. Let that soak for a little bit. I do like to blue my soaps as well. Then I like to take a little paper towel out, and I put that on the counter for when I am done loading my soap. It can drip on that instead of making a mess on the counter. For today, razor choice, I'm going to use this beautiful 1930s Gillette new. Blade inside of it's going to be a Gillette Nacet, second use. I'm really loving these Gillette Nacets. I just started using them last month. Beard growth, 2 days. For all the YouTube trolls that are always trolling on wet shavers videos saying, oh, you don't have any facial hair, you're shaving nothing. You're a tool and an idiot. And they are shaving. It's just people that enjoy wet shaving as a hobby, guess what? They shave every day. So stop being stupid. There it is. Very natural hair, very little gel. Tuck and reload. And I like to load, depending on the soap and how hard or whatever, a good 30 to 45, sometimes 30 to 60. And I usually typically do half one rotation circle-wise, half the other. Most A&E soaps are pretty soft, so I can usually get away with on the 30 side of them. So today's Saturday. For you that don't know, I live full-time in an RV. I'm nomadic. Currently living in SoCal. I've been living nomadically in an RV full-time. Putting some water on there. And I think that's good, boys. Yeah, I think that's good. I like to wash that out a little bit. Shake it. There you go. Since end of 2019, so going on 4 years. Right, spread it. Just just like so. Dunk it in the water and start building. I do enjoy the lifestyle, but it's not like some YouTubers or Instagrammers will have you believe where it's all sunshine and rainbows living in your RV, or a lot of times now you see van lifers. And actually right now next to me there's two van lifers, and I know both of them. We've been doing it for a couple years. And I see them because they've been here in SoCal for a couple of years, so we usually always stay at the same parks, same locations. One of them is an older lady, retired veteran, and the other one is a retired veteran too, but it's a gentleman, and he's probably in his 40s, 50s, more 50s, and she's in her 60s. And I love the A&E bass, even this one. This one's an older bass. I don't know which one. It's not K2E though, I can tell you that. But it's still phenomenal. Phenomenal bass. A little more water. I love A&E because it's just really dense. It's a dense, slick lather. I like my lathers really dense, creamy. Yeah, that's a little more water actually. Now what I'm doing is just painting some water into the actual lather, just to hydrate it a little bit more. And I can tell when it needs it is because you see that? I want it to really be more gloopy. Oh yeah. Look at that. I think we're good. Don't shortchange yourself on these lathers. Even YouTubers sometimes, I see them rushing it. No reason to rush, gentlemen and ladies. If somebody doesn't want to watch the full video, they won't. But guess what? Most people that are watching want to watch the whole shave because they enjoy it. They don't want to watch you rush. Man, that is nice. Ooh, yeah, feel that. Now this open comb, it's the longer version. I really need to find a short one. But head, or lace plate I guess you could say, is super efficient. And if you're not careful, it will bite you. Now my facial hair grows down. On the neck grows down until like right around here, it grows up. And that's right here, it grows up. Sometimes per pass, I'll just say screw it and go all that direction, which will kind of be going against the grain here. For today, just because I know this razor bites, I'm going to go opposite right here. And And then I like to just go all the way across, because sometimes I forget that my hair grows up that way and I'm just too enjoying the shave. There we go. So now I don't have to worry about that. No, I usually like to go from this side over, and that's just my preference. But yeah, so RV life, van life, it's cool. I do enjoy it. I don't need to do it, you know. I've had that question before from people. I could easily afford to rent or buy a house here in San Diego. That's where I'm currently at in SoCal. But you know, one instance of why it's not all between sunshine and rainbow is the last few days it's been raining pretty heavy here in SoCal, and I ended up getting a small leak, what looks like from one of my windows. I went outside, inspected it. I didn't really see anything too crazy looking to where I would see any cracks or anything that made it look like it would look like it was leaking. But what I did is took out the whole window, the frame, and took out the old sealant that seals the frame and the window into the actual RV. Scrape all that off. Use some mineral spirits to get all the excess off. And I resealed it. Now, it wasn't a super hard job. I'm pretty handy as a person. Living in an RV will teach you rather quickly how to be handy, because there's a lot of things that will go on an RV. When I do this, I'm not actually trying to wash off all the excess lather. What I'm really trying to do is just really get off all the excess hairs and re-agitating those hairs, and it's kind of refreshing that it's refreshing the barrier, the protective barrier. That needs a little bit more water. Oh, look at that. Oh, never mind. Thought it was loose hair. Second pass. So the job wasn't super hard for me, even though it was the first time I ever did a window reseal. But I've resealed other things on the RV. But for somebody else, it might have been a difficult task. I mean, I started it at maybe around 8. I was done resealing the whole thing by 9. And then what you do is, once you seal it, you use some people call it plumber's tape, it's called butyl tape though, is that will eventually start to seep out of the window frame and you'll see it. And you just let it do its thing for a couple days in the sun, because it's going to expand. And today is day one, so tomorrow is Sunday. I will go back out there with, I have a plastic scraper, like X-Acto knife, but it's plastic blades instead of metal. So that way you don't scratch the RV. And I'll cut that access away. Okay, not bad. Second pass, across the grate. Now, I'm typically a 2-pass shaver. Especially depending on the razor I'm using. Like when I use my WR2 razor with a 1.55 gap, two passes, and I'm usually pretty BBS, to be honest. Sometimes I'll do 2 passes and a cleanup. Sometimes I even just do 1 pass and a cleanup if it's like today, like the weekend. So we'll see once this pass is over. Yeah, we'll do a little cleanup because I never went the opposite way on the bottom of the neck. It could use a little bit. So for this one, I just like to squeeze that excess out. Oh, just a little bit of a touch up. And I usually do this with the excess anyways. I don't know, it's just kind of fun playing with the lather. And I don't know, maybe it's a little hydrating for your skin. So we'll go. Yeah. chin a little bit more. Yeah, we're good. Dry the face. Not bad, huh? Splash. Shake it like you hate it. Boom. Oh. This is alcohol, so I don't get a huge burn, but just a slight. Oh, yeah. All right, that was awesome. What a good shave. So let's do a recap. I'll let you guys go, and I'm going to clean this up. So today's shave, we started off with this beautiful vintage Gillette new long cone. See how beautiful that is. Inside was a Gillette Nacet, second use. My brush for today's choice was this beautiful Mozingo ZT4, 28 mil. Soap of choice for today was A&E Asian Pear. I don't know if you guys want to see the ingredients or not. Whatever. Nacet Slick Soap. And finally, we finished it off with Katie Bubbles Tactical Support Aftershave or Splash, whatever you want to call it. Love this scent on this. And that's it. Great morning shave. You all have a great shave. And I'll see you next time.